Hi, my name is Andrea Lingle. Welcome to Writing Practice. I'm glad you're here. This is part of our summer series where we talk about the fundamentals of writing practice. And one of the things that I feel like is most important is it's a hard thing to really feel confident about. And that's when I talk about how it's important to write past the inner critic that says you shouldn't be writing what you're writing. It's not important. Or you're going to write down that's terrible. Or it's not creative enough, it's too journaly, it's too this or that or whatever. There's a voice that lives in everyone's head that wants you to put the pen down for some reason. I don't know why. Elizabeth Gilbert calls it fear. And when she does her teaching that comes out of her book, Big Magic, she talks about how important it is to acknowledge the role that fear does have in our life. Fear keeps you from jumping off of, high cliffs or being eaten by bears, other really important things, I'm sure. But when it comes to writing, and especially writing practice, fear is sort of unnecessary. I have been doing this for a long time. I've been writing consistently for 12 years, and I can't remember even a paper cut, really. So, and I've written some really stupid stuff that nobody read, that wasn't interesting, and everyone's still standing. And the skill of being able to say, right now, it doesn't matter. Right now I'm going to write, and I'm going to let myself have space, even if it doesn't turn out great. Doing something where it doesn't matter how great it is really important. So one of the most fundamental things about writing practice for me is a time to sit down and do something that I don't proofread. Part of what I do in the world is edit. I'm an editor. And so I proofread a lot of things, and I'm really critical. If you've ever been proofread by me, you'll know that I love to make your paper bleed. Actually, I don't love it. It really pains me, and I feel really bad about it, I promise. But writing practice is not one of the things that I edit ever. I hardly even read them. I just need to connect with writing or connect with flow or something beyond myself. I need to give myself a break from the voice that says, not right now, not good enough, not up to par, work harder, go faster, push yourself, push yourself, push yourself. All I really want to do when I'm doing writing practice is just to keep going. That's all. It doesn't even have to be good. It doesn't have to be spelled right. You don't have to use commas correctly. None of it. Just write. So what's the point? Who cares? I mean, what's the difference between that and doing a crossword puzzle or something else? Word search. The difference for me is when you sit down with a prompt at the top of the page and you go as fast as you can, you furiously write through that page, is that writing does do the writing. There's something that you connect with that fills the page up, and sometimes, every once in a while, something comes out of the pen and spills across the page in a way that makes your soul leap just a little bit. Maybe not because it's so great, but maybe because it's something you didn't know you were carrying around. Maybe it's just 3 or 5 minutes of not having to produce something great. Maybe it's 5 minutes of complete mediocrity. Whatever it is for you. Whatever that freedom space is for you, I hope you'll find the courage to inhabit it on a regular basis. So that's one of the things that I cling to writing practice and why I do it. And I hope that it's why you'll do it too. So, writing practice for this week, 5 minutes. And at the top of the page, I want you to write, I give myself permission to. I give myself permission to 5 minutes, write as fast as you can. If you get stuck, just make loops. Just catch the words as they rise up and put them down. This one may turn out really journaly, and you know what? That's okay. Because it's 5 minutes without the inner critic, so just tell them goodbye. All right, I'm setting my timer. You set yours. Let's write.